Hello, my name is Jake Rodriguez, and today I'll be going over structural engineering focus sequences. First, we have civil structures, which include dams, transportation structures, as well as water purification systems and several other structures, which allow civilians to go about their daily lives much easier. The need of this would be having places to live. Pictured here, we have Tenaya Hall and Mirror, which houses UCSD students, as well as having clean drinking water through the water purification systems that we could design, as well as commuting and travel on highways such as this one pictured here. Problems encountered including building codes and government bureaucracy, which may slow down the construction process through different safety standards and material codes, as well as conflicts with architects and their plans versus what is actually safe or possible with the location and foundation of the structure, as well as being within the budget and being cost effective with our projects. A career path would be designing water purification systems for the Orange County Water District. Pictured here, they take wastewater and convert it to clean drinking water. Next, we have geotechnical engineering, which determines design and structure based on the soil health, and they test the foundations before structures are built upon them. The need of this would be to prevent poor structural health and failure, as well as assessing the quality of foundations before and after these structures are built to make sure that they maintain their structural health and quality. Some problems include not being able to see underground. Below here, we have a scan which shows one of the scans that engineers would use to see how strong the foundation under which a structure could be built and the strength of it. A question would be the components and quality of the soil for the foundation, such as the shear strength, compressibility, permeability, as well as the percent of sand, silt, and clay within the soil, which would determine how likely it would be to shift or to change throughout the structure's lifetime. A case study would be the Leaning Tower of Pisa, where the foundation was not strong enough to uphold the structure, giving it its infamous lean, where geotechnical engineers are still trying to fix and prevent this structural failure today. Next are aerospace structures, which would be the design of structures through fluid and air, as well as the study of composites, such as fibers going up and down, laying on top of each other in order to be as lightweight as possible and as holding its stiffness. The need of this would be to assist in travel as well as commercial products such as cars, boats, planes, as well as commercial satellites, sporting equipment, and performance equipment. A current project would be the SpaceX Starlink mission, which is tasked with reusing rockets in order to launch commercial satellites. And problems that include this would be cost and budget, because these materials would be very expensive, as well as the conditions that they must endure to be reused, as well as innovation to stay on the top of the market with competing brands. A career path would be working at Porsche with their new composite ceramic brakes, which are lightweight, strong brakes that are used to assist in the handling and slowing down of their newer vehicles. Next, we would have structural health monitoring as well as non-destructive evaluation, which would assess the quality of the structure through tests such as scans before or after a natural or man-made event, such as an earthquake, fire, etc. The need of this would be to determine whether the building is clear for further use, meaning that it would need to be renovated if it's fine to be used, or whether to determine whether it would be comfortable for further human use, as well as to prevent future failure and future business codes which could be applied. Problems include subjective assessments of engineers, how different engineers could determine different conclusions based on their own personal opinions, as well as hard to reach locations such as this bridge here that is sunken underwater, which would be very difficult for the engineer to reach. A career path would be research in a lab, determining different materials and their properties and how that could be applied to structures. And my preference would be civil structures, which would include water purification plants as well as construction management. And that's where I believe my career would lie. Thank you.